Hello and welcome back to Big Jules Tech, your go-to place for gadgets, gizmos, tech and talk. Apologies, it's been a little while since I've done a last video, how to start a YouTube channel in 2021. We're now in May, so a little bit further on than I wanted to be. Not in the channel wise, just in time wise, but I'm now streaming on Twitch. So if you want to head over to Twitch, I'll put a link down below. Streaming Call of Duty Mobile over there, streaming some gaming and a bit of chatting. So if you want to follow me on that, that would be fantastic. But what I thought I'd do today is I've been doing a lot more on my iPad Pro. So I've got, if you didn't know, the 2018 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. So what I've gone for is, eventually, only 2 years late, but I've gone for a little bit of a screen protector. So this is meant to be a bit like the, I think it's the Paperlite screen protector. So what I've found recently is I've started doing a little bit more doodling on the iPad Pro. So what I wanted to do was, one, I wanted to protect the screen, but two, I also wanted it to feel a bit more resistance, so it's like you're writing on paper, I suppose. So what I thought I'd do is kill two birds with one stone. Protect the screen, hopefully get rid of some of the smudges and fingerprints which drive me insane because I'm forever having to use my microfiber cloth to clean the screen. So I'll let you know how I get on with that in due course once we do it. But today I just wanted to have a quick look. This is the cheaper version. You know me, I like a little bit of a cheaper version because at the moment on Amazon, when I'm looking at the other one, they're around £30 and you get two of them for the original, I think it's Paperlite, something like that, screen protector. So what I did was I went for this cheaper version. I'll show you a screenshot up here as to exactly what I paid off this from Amazon. But yeah, this is the Nilkin Discovery Innovation AG Paper-like screen protector. So what it says, obviously it says for the Apple iPad Pro 12.9 inch, and that's from 2018 to 2020, because I don't think the form factor or the shape, the ergonomics of the iPad has actually changed in that time, so it should fit most of those devices. I don't know how the new M1 chip MacBooks will, the iPads will fare to this, but that's probably in another video. So yes, it's 0.19 millimeters thin or thick, depending on how you market it. Smudge marks, anti-bubble, protector, and obviously giving that paper feel. So I haven't opened it. It has been sat here for a few days, and if you don't know, doing these reviews, that is probably the hardest thing about actually filming these, is having something that you really want to use sat on your desk until you can hit record. So I've decided to hit record so I can get this put on and get it tested out, and I'll give you a follow-up video as how it's actually how it's working, how it's lasted in due course. Now that depends on how well it does. If it fails within a couple of days, then there will be an upload on the channel saying that it didn't work very well. But if it lasts 6 months, then I'll give it a good period of time and say it's still working well. So we'll see how that goes. So on the back, it just says, looking at this, product thickness 0.19 millimeters, material Japan PT material with matte surface, laser cutting process, features matte paper-like surface, true dampening, fluent in writing, ultra clear, anti-glare, full screen coverage, perfect for when writing and drawing. So magic. That's what we want, something to protect the screen and something that, why do they never work? They never work for me. But yeah, it's meant to be an easy way of opening it, but there's the first fail. Hopefully the first and the last. So let's get into this and see where we're actually at with it. Keeping it flat because I don't want to bend the actual protective surface. Let's see exactly what you get in the package. So I'm hoping that is the actual protector itself. squeegee. And that is everything from in there. So that's another look at it if you're interested. So some sort of squeegee device, I think, to get the air bubbles out. Let's get rid of this mess. So we've got that. We have some fluent Japanese, Chinese instructions, and then again in English, which is all good. What's in the kit? So we've got a wet cloth, a location sticker, dust separating sticker, screen clean cloth. Is that all in there in the ancillary kit? That's quite ambitious. And then we have the actual screen itself. So nothing else in there, so I'll get rid of that additional packaging. So I'm not going to go through a full tutorial on how to put this on, because to be fair, it's probably like any phone or protective case that you've ever done. Put it on, put it at the edge, squeegee it out, make sure it's really clean. That'll take me quite a while because I am quite meticulous about getting everything clean and getting all the lint off. So I'll get rid of that boring bit, and I will see you back once this is on and done, and just give you a first impression. So see you in a short while. So just quickly, whilst I'm doing this, I thought what I'd do is show you. I have just opened the ancillary kit, like it said, and this is literally what came out of it. So there is a wet cloth, there is some dust separating stickers, and a lint free cloth, as you can see there. So it did come with those three things. So it says there's a location sticker ×2, and then a dust separating sticker, which basically is a sticker just to get the last bit of dust off, which, to be fair, if you've cleaned it properly, shouldn't really be there. First problem that I have encountered, not really a problem, but I'm not sure how you are, but my iPad has always lived in my Logitech case. It's never come out in the 2 years that I've had it, really. And because it's such a good fit, the parameters and the tolerances are so thin that I've had to take it out of the case, which isn't a massive problem because it'll go straight back in, because like I say, it is so thin. So yes, so I'm just going to continue the cleaning process, trying to get every little bit of 2 years worth of dust and lint and bits off this. So I will start off with the wet wipe, which I have to be honest, with other products of similar, they've never come particularly wet. However, that said, you probably can't see, but in here there is actually moisture. Normally, once these are sent across the country, the world, whatever, they are not wet, but oh, can you see that? That is actually a wet wipe. So, right, I'm going to get back to cleaning, but that is a massive bonus plus for me. Like I say, they're normally very, very dry by the time they come here, but I'm happy with that. So as you can see there, the fit is relatively tight. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I've got it perfect on this bottom side, which I lined it up with, and to line it up with the actual face recognition and the camera parts up here. There is a slight gap down here and at the top because I've lined it up so well at the bottom. But to be fair, that is probably just me. I'd say that's well within tolerance, and also it's nowhere near the bezel. So you've got the full bezel, and to be perfectly honest, once it's back in its case, I will only really see probably this bit and this bit here. So yeah, I have used the location stickers for the first time. I didn't want to touch anything on the bottom side once the film, the protective film number 1 had been removed. So yeah, so they worked really quite well. So let's take this second bit of film off the top. So that is the blue piece. Just going to make sure it is pushed down because I'll be touching the other pieces anyway once we start using it. And there we go. So that's those and that. So there is the installation. So there we go. Ladies and gents, guys and girls, that is now fitted. I don't know if you can see, I should have shown you before actually. I ended up putting it on a microfiber cloth just to stop it from, because it was skidding around a little bit whilst I was giving it a good clean. That held it just enough to be able to really get in there and get it clean. So yeah, so I don't know if you can really see because I didn't really give you a before and after, but the anti-reflective glare, I don't know how well that will show up on camera for you, but yeah, that I can't see myself in it as easily. Yes, you can still see yourself, and it does have a nice texture. I must admit, it does feel a lot better. So yeah, it does give that little bit of drag to be able to just feel that you've actually yeah, that's nice, I must admit. Yeah, that is quite a nice feel. So I'm going to start playing with this. I'm going to put it back into its case. Like I said, the tolerance was so close that I had to remove it from its case. In the time that I've had the pad, I bought the case with it on the day, and I don't think it's ever really come out of there. So I'm going to just quickly put this back in. Just see how this lines up. Hopefully it won't peel any of the screen off. And as I've sort of alluded, that it's that close that I don't think I'll even really be able to see a great deal of the little bezel that it misses. So that's it in the case. So yeah, so yeah, a nice feel. So what I'll do is I will give that a little bit of time, see how it works, see how it performs, and I will come back to you and report. But I must say already, I would have left finger marks straight away, but yeah, responsive. Yeah. However, that'll come in a follow-up review of it. So hopefully that might have given you a little bit of an idea what these are like. This is, like I say, the cheaper one, so it's a little bit better for me to just give it a test and see and a run out. So what I'll do is I'll give you a link for this in the description below if you want to check it out yourself, just in case you're interested. They obviously do them in the 10-inch and the 12-inch, or 12.9, 10 point whatever. So yeah, it'd be good to see. So hopefully that's a little bit of an insight, and I'll come back to you and let you know exactly how it performs. So thanks very much for watching. Like I say, I do stream over at Twitch if you're interested in Call of Duty Mobile, and I will be testing this because that's one of the things that I was interested to see if it gives me a little bit more grip for gaming. So thanks very much, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye guys.